Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
Hey guys, it's Robert from the College Investor here, and today I want to share with you how you can start investing with $100 or less. Now, most people think that you need thousands of dollars to get started investing, but that's simply not true. In fact, when I started investing, I had just $100, maybe even less, when I started working my first job in high school. Yes, I started investing in high school, but it's possible to even start investing in college or in your 20s or in your 30s. It doesn't matter, just get started investing and you can do it with $100 or less. But I want to give you even more food for thought. If you invested $100 in Apple stock in 2000, it would be worth over $2,300 today. Or if you invested in Amazon, it would be worth over $2,500 today. And that's if you just invested $100 a month. Just imagine if you invested $100 monthly. Well, you'd have well over $20,000 or more. Hopefully that's pretty motivating for you, and it proves that you don't need a lot of money to start investing. Remember, the most difficult part of starting to invest is simply just getting started. Because when you're starting with $100, you might think, I don't know if I should, but don't wait. Start investing now. So let me break down exactly how you can start investing with $100 and my thoughts on what you should do. So if you want to get started investing, the first thing you have to do is just open an investing account at a brokerage firm. Don't let that scare you. Brokers are just like banks, except instead of holding cash, they hold investments. We maintain a list of the best brokerage accounts, including where to find the lowest fees and best incentives. Given that you're only starting with $50 or $100, my favorite place for you to start investing is M1 Finance. M1 Finance has a $100 minimum to get started, and you can open an account at thecollegeinvestor.com/M1Finance. And they are really great because they charge $0 commissions to get started. Yes, zero. They have no annual fees and they don't charge you anything. And you can invest in just about everything you want for free. It doesn't get any better than that, and that is M1 Finance. Remember, many brokers charge $5 to $20 to place an investment, and you don't want to be paying those fees if you're starting with just $100. We also have a list of other places that you can invest for free, but remember, many of these places have strings attached. You must invest in their funds or invest in an IRA to invest for free. And that's why we love M1 Finance. So now that you know about M1, what type of account you should open? Well, there's a lot of different account types, and this is another scary thing for people. So it really depends on why you're investing. If you're investing for the long term, you should probably invest in an IRA or a retirement account, an individual retirement account. If you're investing for a shorter term, you probably want to keep your money in a taxable account. We have a chart on the blog today. You can go to thecollegeinvestor.com and you can figure out what type of account makes the most sense for you. But if you're investing for retirement, an IRA is probably the way to go. So now that you know what type of account and where to open it, you have to invest in something. Just putting it into the account isn't really investing it. Like you've made it 80% of the way. Now you just got to invest it. The $100 can grow a lot over time, but only if you invest it wisely. If you gamble on a single stock, you could lose all your money. That would be a terrible way to start investing. Ideally, you want to invest in a low-cost index fund, an ETF or mutual fund that invests in something like the S&P 500 or, the total stock market index. Over time, these funds will grow and they will match the return of the stock market, which is awesome. If you don't know what I'm talking about here, go to the blog today. You can find a great resource where we break down several different ETF choices that you can use to build a starter portfolio. I'm literally handing it all to you. So just go to the blog and check it out, and you can see exactly what to invest in. But if I've already lost you and you're like, seriously, Robert, I don't even want to go that far, you might consider using a robo-advisor. So a robo-advisor is an online service that handles all this quote unquote investing stuff for you. All you have to do is deposit your money into the account, and they take care of the rest. And our favorite is Betterment. Betterment is an online service. What they do is they ask you a bunch of questions up front, and they get to know you. And once they know what your goals are and your risks are, they will handle all the investing stuff. All you have to do is deposit money, and Betterment will handle the rest. Now, they're not free like M1 is. Betterment does charge a 0.25% of the account balance to handle all this for you. And that's cheaper than it would be to pay a traditional financial advisor, especially if you're only getting started with $100. If you were to go to a financial advisor and say, I have $100, I would guarantee you that most would refuse to help you. They would say, come back when you have some more money. And that's this cool gap that Betterment fills in. They are a robotic advisor for you that will handle a lot of this stuff for you if you really just don't even know where to start. So what if you're just afraid of investing in the stock market to begin with? Well, you could always go into a savings account or a certificate of deposit. You could also do peer-to-peer lending. We talked about Lending Club a little while ago, and while they're my favorite alternative. So there are other options for your $100, but you're not going to earn as much of a return potentially as you would investing in the stock market. Remember, the stock market on average has returned about 10 to 11% over the last 30 years. Whereas, CDs and savings accounts might earn you 1%, 2% interest on your return. So with that being said, I do want to put out one caveat, and that is what to avoid. So there are several companies out there that advertise getting started for just $5. You can get started investing, and for $5, you can get going. Now, I want to just make sure that you have a buyer beware mindset when it comes to using these companies, and you fully understand what you're getting into. For example, one of these companies is Stash Investing, and they allow you to invest for $5. However, they also charge a $1 per month fee on accounts of less than $5,000. So if you're only investing $5 per month, but you're paying $1 per month, the math is very challenging to work in your favor, because $5 a month equals $60 a year. However, $1 in fees is $12 per year. That means you're giving 20% of your investment up in fees, and that is a lot of money. In fact, in only 32 of the last 100 years has the stock market returned over 20% in a given year. So the odds, once again, aren't even in your favor that you could invest well enough to break even on the fees that you would lose. That's why you need to avoid services that charge you fees to invest. And that's why we love services like M1 Finance, which offers commission-free trading with no annual fees. So really keep that in mind. If you're getting started with just $5, fees matter, and it's important that you invest in places where you can invest for free. All right. Well, hopefully that makes sense, and now you kind of know how to start investing with $100 or less, and I would love to hear it. Are you investing? Have you started investing with $100? Did you take some action from this? Go to the blog today and let me know. I would love to hear your story. All right. Thanks, guys. I will talk to you next time.